All Christians need to listen to
A
this.
woman's womb, I call it a portal. This is too much of it. This is too deep. I don't know. I don't want to go too deep so you guys don't get confused. Now, there is a reason why people who engage in Luciferian behaviors, satanic worship, ritual and stuff, the occult. There is a reason why in every human sacrifice they use a woman. Back then in secondary school, I was a deep reader. I was reading deep into all of this before I almost got consumed by the knowledge I had. At some point, I had to stop because I was going too deep. I was beginning to see things and hear things. It was very scary. But they called women portal, and in every human sacrifice they used women because at the end of the day, they understood that the woman's womb is a portal. That is the reason. It's through the portal that the giants came into the world. Who are the giants? The Nephilims. They were the product of human and angelic being. Genesis 6, angels came down and slept with women and they gave birth to giants. So I think after Genesis 6, something happened that probably God had to reverse or do something about it because at the end of the day, they broke cosmic laws. There is universal laws, there is cosmic laws, and there is natural laws. Cosmic laws are the laws that cannot be broken. They're the laws in which the ultimate divine, they're the laws upon which the ultimate divine rests upon. To give you an instance, Satan cannot appear in your room because there is cosmic laws. There is a barrier between the spiritual realm and the physical realm. Right? Satan cannot appear in your room. Devil cannot appear in your room. Devil that cannot physically attack you because they are angelic being. They are called dominion. This angelic being, they are responsible for keeping the second heaven. God, it's not called. And guess what? Guess what the time is? This is 4 o'clock. Between 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, there's a huge dimensional rift. The gravitational pull slows down. But me, I know that something has happened in the spiritual realm. It is a time when the spiritual portals are very, very weak. That's why you have a lot of satanic. There's a lot of spiritual attack during this time. That's why you need to be very, very prayerful. That's why sometimes I wake up instantly by 3 and I'm told to pray. Now, like I said, Satan cannot appear because there are cosmic laws holding and binding him. And before Adam and Eve fell in the Garden of Eden, I believe they could see angels, they could see the spiritual realm, what I call the third heaven. But after they fell to sin, their eyes were closed. They had the knowledge of good and bad. They had to be chased out of the Garden of Eden.